Baki-Hana, the Invincible Samurai, Episode 4, and Miyamoto is alive and about to face the modern day best swordsman in Japan? No, we gotta watch it. So, Kyoto Sabu is walking towards Tokugawa and Miyamoto, and he's saying, hey, it's been a long time since I've seen you, Tokugawa, and Miyamoto just has his eyes glued on Kyoto Sabu, and then Kyoto Sabu, he just starts sweating, like he knows that Miyamoto is staring through his ass. So Tokugawa is running down Sabu's record, his track record, his resume, saying he done cut down 20 people. He is the best swordsman, and this is like music to Miyamoto's ears. Like, oh, for real? This dude is the real deal? And then his nickname is Sabu the Killer. I'm gonna call him Sabu the Killer, y'all, because Kyoto, that is hard to pronounce and remember. But Sabu the Killer, he's like, Tokugawa, slow down, chill out, all right? Because you about to get this man riled up. And I don't know what he's gonna do. So, hey, chill out with giving me all these accolades. Now, Sabu is asking Tokugawa, who is this man? He's referring to Miyamoto, right? And Tokugawa is like, didn't we agree that you were not to ask any questions at all? I'll tell you after y'all fight who this man is, who Miyamoto is. Yo, Sabu said, I am not about to face Miyamoto. I know I made a promise that I would fight. I know I was trying to keep my word, but I gotta gracefully bow out of this because this ain't worth losing my life over. Now, Tokugawa is like, hey, why are you over here tripping? Like, why won't you face this man, Miyamoto? And Sabu is like, since I stepped into the ring, I done got cut down 7 times by this man, by Miyamoto. Crazy. So the first strike that Sabu felt was Hajimoji, which is he got cut right down the middle, y'all, right down the middle. The second one, he was sliced at the neck. Third attack, through the shoulder. Fourth attack, he severed his head from here and went all the way down. Split him sideways, y'all. The full video is uploaded on the channel as we speak. So go ahead and subscribe and like the video right now. 5th strike across the chest, 6th strike diagonal slash across the body. Listen, Miyamoto's a cold dude, y'all. And the last attack was across the chest and shoulders. So Tokugawa is confused because he's like, how did you win this match when you don't even have a sword? You talking about, cutting them down 7 times, right? And Miyamoto is like, you need a sword? And then he asked to see Sabu's sword. So Sabu lets Miyamoto inspect his swords. He's checking them out. He's looking at the size, length, and then Tokugawa asked him if he could actually display his skills with the swords, rather than show his techniques with the swords. Yo, Miyamoto's like, I'd be happy to show you, but which one of y'all should I kill? Miyamoto is like, sure, I'll show you my technique, but which one of y'all do I kill? Woo! Yo, Tokugawa and Sabu was like, no, never mind. But Miyamoto was like, I'm just joking, y'all. I'm just kidding. So Tokugawa deems Mr. Sabu's swords as insufficient, and he swings down at the ground and breaks the swords at the hilt. So Sabu demands to know who Miyamoto is, and then Miyamoto introduces himself, and then Sabu just gets his blades all broken up, and he's pissed off, and He thinks that Tokugawa played him like a fool. And now Miyamoto is like, it don't matter if it's with a sword, with my hands, I will face the strongest man alive, which we know is Baki. So Tokugawa and Baki are sitting down and they're discussing the fight between Kaoru and his father Yujiro and the reasoning behind it. Baki already knew that Kaoru had summoned Yujiro to fight because of boredom. So Tokugawa tells Baki that Kaoru had wound up that baseball punch, and as he is about to connect, his father Yujiro was powering up his hand pocket punch, connects with Kaoru's face and sends him through a convenience store. Then he shows him on a computer. So then Baki senses Miyamoto on the other side of the door and asks Tokugawa, who is the guy that is on the other side of the door? So then Baki starts asking questions. Are there multiple people on the other side of that door? Is it a man? Is it a woman? Are they weak? Are they strong? Are they here to fight me? Are they here to kill me? And then all of a sudden, Baki senses Miyamoto's presence behind him and he goes up and lands a kick and it goes through like a body. Looks like it went through a body because it's all red and you can tell it looks like blood and stuff. And then him and Miyamoto come face to face. Then Miyamoto tells Baki that he has great instincts and asks if he's a ninja. And then Baki realizes it's Musashi Miyamoto. And Tokugawa is like, what in the hell? How did you know that that was him? Now, mind you, Tokugawa is playing it off like, Baki, it can't be him. Are you losing your mind? But you know, by looking at his mannerisms, that's exactly what he was saying. Like, how the hell did Baki realize that is Miyamoto? So Miyamoto asked Baki to let's take this outside, and they go outside. So then Miyamoto asks if Baki's going to fight unarmed. And then Baki's like, well, you don't have a weapon, I don't have a weapon. And then all of a sudden Miyamoto generates this invisible sword and asks Baki if he sees it, and Baki does. Miyamoto just cooked. He said, when you become as skilled as I am, your body becomes a weapon. It becomes a sword. So you don't even need one in a physical form. Baki is like, okay, I hear what you're saying, but let's go. So Miyamoto asks Tokugawa who Baki is, and Tokugawa was like, listen, this is the strongest man alive. And Miyamoto's like, I bet then he'll do. And then Baki tries to kick him. I don't know if he lands yet, but we about to find out. Yo, Miyamoto catches Baki's leg while Baki is trying to kick him, has him up in the air, and he's starting to question him. Dog, then Baki tries to kick him with his other leg, and then Miyamoto catches that one and he starts squeezing it. You can feel and hear the bones crushing, like, oh my God. Woo! He said, let's find out if his heel will break. And then he got Baki like this by the leg and just slams him on the ground. Baki got knocked the hell out. So Baki finally wakes up and he realizes that he lost, but he also realized that, hey, I just fought the legendary Musashi Miyamoto. He's so strong. I gotta try to fight this dude again. So he goes out, finds Tokugawa and Miyamoto. So Miyamoto starts bamboo training. So he grabs 2 pieces of bamboo, picks them up, slams them down on the ground, and crushes both pieces with them still in his hand. So then Baki asks Musashi Miyamoto, what is the purpose of him doing this bamboo training? His reply is, training is training, and that's what proper swordsmen do. And then Baki, with his young ass, you know, he's like, well, wouldn't it be better training by fighting? And then Miyamoto is like, bruh, you would have been dead so many times after I knocked you out. I could have killed you so many times after I knocked you out. Then Miyamoto asked Baki if he would like to do some bamboo training, and just like the brat that Baki is, he kicks the bamboo and breaks the bamboo in half while it's in Miyamoto's hand. Now, Miyamoto doesn't even feel disrespected. He's actually impressed by the way that Baki cut the bamboo and in a faster time with that kick than he did the other time Baki tried to kick him. Then Miyamoto is like, Baki, you not even a warrior. Tokugawa, I'm about to leave and go out and explore, right? Well, Baki is like, you're not going anywhere. You're too naive. And then he does a jab at Miyamoto. And then the episode ends. Yo, this is getting intense, y'all. I can't wait to see what happens in the next episode. As you know, like the video, sub to the channel for the next one. And I'm out. Peace.